what makes Waldorf education different to other education system is that the way it has been designed in such a way that every child from every age group is getting the right dose of nutrition the child needs at this particular time of life. And that is what the curriculum is about in the Waldorf education. So that the child at this particular time can take in and identify him herself with what is being presented to him or her from the outside world, and that can make totally sense for the child inwardly. Every grade comes with its beauty and wondrous items, but particularly class 3 is a wonderful time to be in. Simply this is because this is the age where we are being practical. And we have done in the beginning of the year, we've dived into our garden epoch. We have created or made our own garden from scratch. Class 3 is actually open up to the world. They are standing at the point where they want to know, where does humanity come from? Where is humanity going to? What does humanity do for him or herself? What helps us to live on this world? And to support this phase of the child, narratives of the creation stories are very important in class 3, because there the child can identify himself as well with where Adam and Eve came from paradise. What were the challenges they have to overcome being on this newly world, which is a totally strange world for them. And in the same manner, the child is actually also arriving on this earth, because prior to it, in class 1, 2, the child was more or less in a cocoon, which is being nurtured, embraced, cared for by the parents or by the adults, more as compared to now. And now in class 3, the child's eyes are open out up towards what is happening around me. Just for them to be able also to experience this building block, we looked into creating our own blocks with sand, water, as simply the same way as the humanity might have done prior, years back. And then with those, we are going to build a small house or a small wall, just for the children to be able to see what lies behind, how do we build differently, and what benefits do these different building strategies have. And in building, we also looked in various hemisphere, how do different culture build. And one of them being in Africa, one can see here, we had a time being in the forest, and the children should build or were asked to build anything in the forest, considering that they just used whatever they find in the forest and without breaking anything from nature. We indulge into the artistic parts of learning, and learning school and learning itself should not really just be academic. And simply because we are individual people, we are all different. Some people drive better in academic areas, and some do better in artistic or practical parts. So Steiner Waldorf School is a combination of all of that, and we enhance and we try to bring out all aspects in a human being. So in a nutshell, Waldorf schools, we are nurturing the whole being of the person, not only the head, but we are looking at the head, the heart, and the limbs. The whole package is being educated in one way or another. There was a piece of, it was an African piece, I think it was a Nigerian song, and it actually helps the children simply just also to listen to each other. And most lessons in Waldorf education do not stand by themselves. we are always, all lessons are somehow intertwined or reach out to the next class or the next lesson. For example, this one is supports the music lesson, where the children had to learn to listen to each other and be in tune to each other and work on the articulation of that singing, which made it a bit difficult with the mask. Unfortunately, that is one thing we couldn't get away with. Generally, it's very important that the learners really have joy being here in school, that they can go home totally tired and can talk about what they have done, and not only that they can just present academically that I have learned today that 1 + 1 is 2, but that they go out of the end of the day and say, today I have discovered this and that, because I have tried it by myself.